Once upon a time, in a quaint little village, there lived a brilliant detective named Inspector Snickerdoodle. He was known far and wide for solving the most perplexing mysteries. But there was one case that had him stumped, the case of the disappearing cookies. Every week, the villagers would gather for a delightful tea party at the village square. Mrs. Appleton, the finest baker in town, would always provide a scrumptious spread of cookies. But recently, something bizarre had been happening. The cookies kept vanishing without a trace. Inspector Snickerdoodle decided to take on the case. He examined the scene of the crime, which was a table piled high with freshly baked cookies. There were chocolate chip cookies, oatmeal raisin cookies, and even some mysterious-looking green cookies. The suspects were many. There was Professor Plum, the absent-minded scientist who claimed he was testing an invisibility formula. Then there was Baroness Blueberry, who had a penchant for sweets and a reputation for being a mischievous prankster. And let's not forget about Colonel Caramel, the retired army officer who had a taste for adventure. As Inspector Snickerdoodle interrogated the suspects, he couldn't help but notice something odd. Each suspect had cookie crumb on their clothes that didn't match the type of cookie they claimed to have eaten. The professor had a sprinkle of chocolate, the Baroness had a hint of oatmeal, and the colonel had a speck of green frosting. The detective's curiosity was piqued. He decided to gather everyone in the village square for a grand unveiling. With a dramatic flourish, he revealed that the cookies were not disappearing at all. They were transforming. The villagers gasped as Inspector Snickerdoodle presented a plate of cookies, each with a different combination of flavors. It turned out that Mrs. Appleton had been experimenting with new cookie recipes, creating a whole array of hybrid cookies. The disappearing act was simply the result of everyone enjoying the unique treats without realizing their true nature. The professor's invisibility formula had accidentally caused the flavors to mix. The Baroness's sweet tooth had led her to grab an unexpected treat, and the colonel's adventurous spirit had led him to try the mysterious green cookies. The village erupted in laughter and applause as Inspector Snickerdoodle cracked the case wide open, revealing a delicious twist that brought the community even closer together. And from that day forward, the weekly tea parties were known for their delightful assortment of hybrid cookies, each one telling a story of its own. And so, the mystery of the disappearing cookies turned out to be a tale of culinary creativity and unexpected connections, proving that even the most perplexing puzzles can have a sweet solution.